Love smarter, not harder. Today's question. I know it's important to live a full life as a single person, but is it okay to want to reserve certain things until I have a partner, such as having a child or buying a home? I feel that for me, those two things would be a little easier if I have the right partner. And you're right. I talk about this all the time, about embracing every day for the gift that it is and not putting our lives on hold for what I call in my book, living in the whens. When I get a boyfriend, when I get married, when I have kids. And I encourage us not to be ladies in waiting, just waiting for our lives to start, because that just undermines our own lives and what we're about. And it makes us feel less than until we have these relationships to validate us and define us, which I'm so not about. I'm all about thriving right now in the fullness of you and the fullness of your single life. So I love that you're concerned about this and asking this question. And yeah, I think travel, go on the trip, go to Paris, don't wait for the honeymoon. And the hobbies, keep doing whatever you're doing and do it more. Don't wait, because all these things, all they'll do is create a more interesting life for yourself, first and foremost, but also for your future partner. You'll be able to talk about all the travels you've done and the exciting things you've done while single. It'll make you a more interesting, well-rounded person. Again, for you first and foremost, but also it'll just be more fun. You'll have more things to talk about at cocktail parties or with your person when you meet him. But when it comes to buying a house and kids, those are two big items. So I understand that they feel slightly different. Personally, the house thing, if you can afford it and the market in which you live allows you to go ahead and pursue buying a house, I think that's kind of a great idea. It'll be fun for you to have full ownership, pick all the stuff out yourself. And I don't think it'll take away from how special it'll feel when you do meet your person and then when you guys nest together. I don't think it'll take away from that personally. But I can understand, like you said, it'll be a little easier with a partner for sure, because a mortgage is usually pretty expensive and down payments and such things like that. So I can understand that. And then when it comes to the kid thing, this is a topic I get a lot of questions about because the biological clock is real, and many women, I'd say most in my community, do want to be mommies, and they know that as they are single in their 30s and early 40s, that there are some realities that may keep them from having that goal in the way that they had hoped. And so some do consider, do I look to pursue motherhood in a slightly different way than I had expected? And I think that's a very personal choice, and it's no joke. Obviously, talk to any single mom and she will tell you how very difficult it is to raise kids solo. So I can understand your hesitancy to want to embark upon motherhood by yourself. And for me personally, as I got into my late 30s and early 40s, because I met Dan when I was 40 and a half, I had to ask myself those same questions, having always wanted to have been a mom. I had to ask myself, do I want to pursue adoption? Do I want to pursue a sperm donor? And for me personally, the choice was not to do that. I did not want to embark upon motherhood. Despite the fact that I desperately wanted to be a mother, I did not want to do that alone, because my father was such an enormous and powerful and profound and wonderful impact on my life. I did not want to be a mother without a father. So it's a personal choice at that point, and I can understand why you are hesitant, and I recognize that and I honor that, and I don't have an answer for you on that except to share with you what I chose to do with that same reality that I was dealing with. I hope that's helpful.